Dear students, today we will discuss about the Entamoeba Histolytica. Entamoeba Histolytica. It causes amoebiasis. Entamoeba Histolytica causes amoebiasis or amoebic dysentery. It is the protozoan parasite. It is the protozoan parasite. It causes amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis. Entamoeba histolytica is a protozoan parasite. It causes amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis. It mainly infects or lives in the large intestine of humans. It infects large intestine of humans, and it is exist in three forms. This parasite exists in three forms: trophozoite, precystic stage, and cystic stage. Entamoeba histolytica causes amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis. This is protozoan parasite. It lives in the large intestine of humans. It infects the intestine walls and it causes amoebiasis. Amoebiasis means the bloody diarrhea. Amoebiasis means bloody diarrhea. It takes the red blood cells. It takes red blood cells as a food. The food material is the red blood cells. So, the symptoms, Entamoeba histolytica symptoms are bloody stool and diarrhea, abdominal pain, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite and weight loss, and in severe cases it causes liver abscess. The symptoms include bloody diarrhea or bloody stool and abdominal pain, stomach pain, and fatigue, fever. That means loss of energy, weakness. Loss of energy and weakness is there, and loss of appetite, and weight loss is also there, and finally in severe cases it causes liver abscess or peritonitis and the ulcers. It causes ulcers, and these are the symptoms of amoebiasis. Amoebiasis means bloody diarrhea. It is caused by the protozoan parasite Entamoeba histolytica. Entamoeba, it is the amoeboid shape. It is amoeba. It is the form of amoeba. And in life cycle, Entamoeba histolytica life cycle, it shows three stages. It exists in three forms: trophozoite, precystic stage, and cystic stage. Trophozoite, precystic stage, cystic stage. Trophozoite, it is amoeba shape. It is amoeba shape. Trophozoite is amoeba shape, and it measures about 20 to 30 micrometers. Its size about 20 to 30 micrometers. It is amoeboid shape, amoeba shape, and it have pseudopodium. It have the pseudopodium movement. It is the motility organ movement, pseudopodium, and internal it have the nucleus. It have nucleus, and the ingested food. The ingested food is the red blood cells. They eat and they depend on red blood cells. And the trophozoite, it consists ectoplasm and endoplasm. It consists outer ectoplasm, inner endoplasm. The fluid material is ectoplasm and endoplasm. The outer layer is plasma lemma. The outer layer is plasma lemma. It consists pseudopodium. In the middle it have the nucleus, and ingested food, it have ectoplasm and endoplasm. The fluid material outside ectoplasm, inside endoplasm. The measure size 20 to 30 micrometers. It is amoeba shape. And the second stage is precystic stage. The second stage is precystic stage. It measures about 10 to 20 micrometers. It measures about 10 to 20 micrometers. And the shape is oval shape and have the blend pseudopodium. It is oval shape and have blend pseudopodium, and the middle nucleus is present. It is the precystic stage. And the third stage is cystic stage. Cyst formation is there. Here the size about 10 to 15 micrometer size, and they turn into the round spherical shape. The cysts are spherical shape, and it have the nucleus. Single nucleus is there. It is uninucleate cyst. It have single nucleus, uninucleate cyst, and have the chromatid bars. It have chromatid bars and glycogen. It is the glycogen, the storage food. And next stage, the nucleus divides into two. The nucleus divides into two. That is binucleate cyst. After the nucleus again divides to form four nucleus. Binucleates divides to form four nucleus. That is quadrinucleate cyst. 4 means quadriate. It have the quadrinucleate cyst or tetranucleate stage. Tetranucleate or quadrinucleate cyst. It have the uninucleate cyst divides to form binucleus, and after the binucleate cyst forms four nucleus, that is quadrinucleate cyst. It is the last stage of the Entamoeba histolytica. It is the infectious stage. It is infectious stage. This Entamoeba histolytica enter in our body through contaminated food and water. This Entamoeba histolytica enter in human body through contaminated food and water. The water is contaminated by the fecal matter of the humans. The fecal matter means the digested food materials and the waste materials that enter into the water. The water, unhygienic water we can drink. The Entamoeba histolytica enter in our body and causes amoebiasis. The transmission of this Entamoeba histolytica through contaminated food and water. The transmission through contaminated food and water. After entering the Entamoeba histolytica, they lives in the large intestine of humans. They lives in large intestine of humans, and they take food as the red blood cells and intestinal walls. They infect the intestinal walls, and the bloody diarrhea means blood is discharges through the stool. Blood is discharged through the stool. That is called bloody diarrhea. And the symptoms include, after entry of this Entamoeba, it causes abdominal pain and the loss of appetite, and causes fever, weight loss, and finally in severe cases it causes liver abscess, peritonitis, and the ulcers. It causes ulcers. That is the severe case of Entamoeba histolytica. This Entamoeba histolytica causes amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis. It is the protozoan parasite, infects the humans. This Entamoeba, this protozoan enters in human body through contaminated food and water. The water is contaminated by the fecal matter, and the food is contaminated by flies, cockroaches. They are rest on the food. They take this cyst on the food and causes amoebiasis. This life cycle, Entamoeba histolytica life cycle shows 3 stages: trophozoite, precystic, and cystic stage. The trophozoite, the shape is amoeba. Trophozoite shape is amoeba. It has the pseudopodium. Internal endoplasm and external ectoplasm is present, and the middle nucleus is present, and these are the ingested food. The ingested food in the form of the storage in the form of glycogen. Trophozoite is amoeba shape, and it have the pseudopodium, and then it measures about 20 to 30 micrometers size. And the second stage is precystic stage. The second stage is precystic stage. It measures about 10 to 20 micrometer size, and it is oval shape. Precystic stage, the Entamoeba shows oval shape, and it has the blend pseudopodium, and middle nucleus is present. After in cystic stage, the uninucleate is divides into two, forms binucleate stage. The binucleus again divides into two, forms four nucleus, that is quadrinucleate cyst. It is the infectious stage. It transmit, they are enter in fecal matter. They are this stage is enter in fecal matter, and this fecal matter contaminate the water, and again they enter into humans. And after entry of the cystic stage, existment exist stages means the cyst walls are break, the cyst walls are split and break. This nucleus are enter in intestine and forms new Entamoeba Histolytica. These are the life cycle of the Entamoeba Histolytica. And the treatment, the metronidazole or diiodohydroxyquine, metronidazole diiodohydroxyquine medicines are take after amoebiasis. And the few antibiotics, ampicillin also taken as the treatment. And precautions, preventive measures. The preventive measures include proper hygienic conditions maintain, and take the healthy food and hygienic food, and the food items are properly closed with lid. Prevent the entry of the flies and cockroaches, and drink boiled water. Drink boiled water or filtered water, because the water consists fecal matter. It have the cyst. The cyst enter in our body and causes amoebiasis. So hygienic food and hygienic conditions, cleanliness we maintain, and drink proper purified water, boiled water, and the food items always kept with lid. Prevent the entry of the flies and cockroaches. These are the preventive measures we can follow for prevention of the amoebiasis. This is about the amoebic dysentery. Amoebic dysentery or amoebiasis caused by the Entamoeba Histolytica. It is a parasite. Parasite means it depends upon others. Parasite means it depends upon others. This parasite depends on humans' red blood cells. They ingest the red blood cells and causes the symptoms include abdominal pain and bloody diarrhea with mucus. Bloody diarrhea with mucus, and fever, weight loss, and in severe cases it causes ulcer. And the lab diagnosis, for diagnosis of this disease, we can collect the stool or pus. The sample is stool or pus, and the microscopic examination and serological test, PCR tests are useful for the diagnosis of Entamoeba Histolytica. For diagnosis of Entamoeba Histolytica, take the sample as stool or pus, and the microscopic examination is used, and the serological tests and PCR technique. These tests are useful for the diagnosis of the Entamoeba Histolytica. Entamoeba Histolytica morphology, symptoms, treatment, diagnosis, and preventive measures, precautions. The precautions we can follow the hygienic condition, proper cleanliness maintenance, and take the hygienic food and water, purified water, boiled water we can drink to prevention of the amoebiasis entry of in our body. This is about the Entamoeba Histolytica. Okay.